much weak in circulation and so much disturbed in heart that it palpitates from every excitement. He is out of breath from physical exertion, and heart is the main organ that is responsible for circulation of blood in body and brain, and so much to do with our mind and sensorium. So we see vertigo on every occasion, from every excitement, from bad news, from shock, vertigo from mental excitement, mental exertion, and if his emotions are stirred up or by going upstairs, there is dizziness and confusion of mind. Vertigo is associated with anxiety and fear. Another striking feature is sweating of head, sweating on slightest exertion, and the same is true about feet. In hydrocephalic children, this sweating of head is a common feature. Child lies on the head at night and head pours out the sweat and wets the pillow all around. Sweating at night in persons suffering from softening of brain. Children going through difficult dentition and dreadful dreams, and they scream out in night and the pillow is wet all around. Old plethoric patients with broken down constitution, fat, flabby, with enlarged glands and sweating of head or cold sweating of head. Hair falls out in patches and you will find 2 3 bald spots in the head. Then eczema of head and face in infants and children. Scabby eruptions with yellow pus. Calcarea sweats on the head, and every draught of cold air makes him chilly and bring headache. His whole scalp is cold, but during congestion it is hot. Calcarea headache is stupefying, benumbing, and causes confusion of mind. Tearing headache above the eyes, extending down to nose, is a strong, striking feature of calcarea, which is sometimes relieved by hot applications, and he must go to lie down in a dark room. This headache grows worse during the daytime, and until in the evening it grows worse and is attended with nausea and vomiting. Headache, periodical kind, once a week or twice a week. Left sided headache, one sided headache, headache worse from noise, talking, and walking. Calcarea patient has more or less catarrh of nose. If he goes into cold air, these discharges are slacked up and he gets headache. Calcarea headaches are more or less congestive kind. More the congestion of internal organs, colder the surfaces are. With chest troubles, stomach troubles, and bowel troubles, his hands and feet are icy cold and sweaty. Sometimes in fever, patient lies in bed and his whole body is very hot, feverish, but his scalp has cold sweat. That is very strange. It has burning in vertex, often present with coldness of forehead, or whole scalp may feel cold to touch, except the burning spot on vertex. Calcarea will have cold head and icy cold feet when he is moving in cold air. But as soon as the feet get warmer in bed, he experiences the extreme burning and they put them out of bed. Inexperienced prescriber prescribe sulfur on this symptom because it is the keynote of the symptom. Calcarea is especially not suitable for every kind of inflammation of eye, but in fat, flabby constitutions where every cold settles in the eyes and produces inflammation, it is suitable. All eye conditions has marked photophobia. Light is very painful, bright light aggravates, and it has cured cataract of eyes. All eye symptom, headache and nervous conditions are aggravated after reading and exhausted after such exertions and has peculiar kind of headache called eye strains. Calcarea is also suitable in ear troubles in fat, flabby constitutions. After being chilled or exposure to cold, it produces thick yellow discharges from the ears, difficult hearing, abscess in the middle ear, catra of Stygian tubes, and all of this brings headache, and around the ears the glands are also affected. Old lingering catra of nose, block nose, thick yellow discharges from the nose, black bloody chunks in the nose in the morning. And it has cured polyps of the nose also. Calcarea is a remedy for chronic sore throats in persons who are frequently catching cold, and he doesn't get time to recover from one attack and he gets another. Belladonna, being the acute of Calcarea carb, cures 2 or 3 attacks of such persons. But finally, if Calcarea is not given, he will not recover from this tendency to catch cold and tendency for sore throats. There are little red patches in throat which extends all over, and there is choking feeling in pharynx with thick yellow discharge. Uvula is swollen, parts red, tumid, and throat painful on swallowing. Stomach is also very weak. Food takes long time to digest. Milk sours, there is sour vomiting, and the little one craves eggs and eggs only at every meal. Eggs will digest better than anything. Pale, waxy children, extremities emaciated, feet cold, and enlarged stomach like an inverted saucer, sensitive to cold, with aversion to meat and aversion to warm food. There is enlarged glands like goiter, and they have vomiting and diarrhea of sour kind. Sour odor, especially in children. Infants living on milk passes undigested milk, and it is pungent, and it excoriates the part and keeps the naid raw where the diaper touches. In some children, abdomen is emaciated and you can feel nodules. Lymphatic glands are hard and can be felt with hand. There are tubercular tendencies. Every time he catches cold, there is indigestion, sour vomiting, and diarrhea. And it cannot be stopped because every time he gets cold, it renews diarrhea. In acute condition, in acute attack, Dalkamara often relieves the condition. But if it recurs frequently, then it is no longer the remedy. And Calcarea carb takes care of such cases. Calcarea also cure constipation, and the stool is white, light colored, bileless. Enough for today.